Hello all, my name is Jane, and today I will be discussing transitioning. I forgot what it was called for a second. I will first discuss coming out, how I did it, and maybe you can take some elements from that and apply it to yourself so you can get out there, you know what I mean? I came out to my father, then there's more to it than that. I came out to my father, and I called him on my cell phone, so you could say I was kind of a pussy about it. I wish I would not have done it like that. I wish I would have done it in person, but I felt the courage to do it, so I said, I'm calling it. So I did it. And it was not bad. He accepted it pretty well and everything. And he has been a pastor and everything like that for a long time. And I was kind of expecting a bad reply from him, but there was not one. And then I came out to my father in that situation, and then I came out to my close friends, and I stopped telling people really, unless they asked me, because I felt they can find out on their own. I do not much care to tell them. It is just going to add stress to me. So I came out to my father, then I came out to my close friends. So in my way of it, of simplifying the whole equation would be come out to the important people, and then let everybody else figure out on their own. I'll make it that much easier. And if people are not accepting of it, which I have not dealt with, or they are not setting them to my face, I would not know how to deal with. I could not say much on how to deal with somebody being irate with you or very unaccepting. I guess just kind of try to shrug it off, or think happy thoughts and fly away. I don't know. Unfortunately, some people are put into that situation. It's just that you have to deal with in transition. So coming out was not very hard for me. Maybe you can take some of the things I used in coming out and apply them to you, and try to use that as a stepping stone or so. Next, I will discuss work situations. I told everybody at work. I didn't really tell everybody at work. It's like one or two people, and they kind of just scattered about. So I'm an assistant manager where I work, and I was kind of afraid of what people would say and they would think and what would happen. And so before I even looked as a woman at work, if anybody went to me and said, I heard this about you, like, is this true? They would look at my fingernails or my eyebrows or something, and kind of like, oh yeah. And then I would say, like, yeah, well, very soon you should expect me to live as a woman. And that's how I'm like the rest of the time I'm here, you know. So that's kind of how I did things with that. And I showed up to work as a woman, and it was probably 3 or 4 days. And we were supposed to have a manager meeting during the daytime, and we did not have it, so we were going to have it at the nighttime. And so I went there. It was like 7:30. One of the upper management, they were there. She was talking to me, and the whole conversation from the very beginning felt weird. She's going on and everything about, like, kind of off the bat saying, I cannot dress as a woman at work. And I was kind of like, what? You know? And so we're talking, and everything. And, she goes, this guy in HR said, this guy said, these are all mentioned people that had heard about me. They said, I cannot show up to work as a woman. I can wear white makeup or so, but I cannot show up to work in drag. I have never even been to a drag show. I've never even talked to an actual drag queen, like anybody that's big in any bars or anything. Due to I do not drink or anything, so I just do not go to bars. I'm a studier type of person. I read. And I play chess, which is what I've just done since 5 o'clock, and now it's about 2 in the morning, and I felt, I have some time to talk about this, so I'll do that. But anyway, she goes, you cannot show up to work in drag. And I go, and then that sounds like, whoa, I'm not a drag queen. As everyone knows, a drag queen, if you're a drag queen, usually at a drag show you'll be in drag. Anywhere else, usually not. Unless it's either already before a drag show or something, and you like doing it for the day. But usually you're not going to go to your job if you go to an office job or anything like that in drag, because that's like a lot of work before. That's like a lot of makeup work to do before you get to work, especially if like you're not transgender. I feel like, so I don't know. I don't know if I know anybody. There is people that do drag and they are transgender too. So it goes both ways. But they thought I was just a straight drag queen, and like I was assuming that showing to work in drag. They obviously do not know what drag is. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work I don't want to do. As much as I think it's awesome, I don't want to do it. It's too much work. So I said, I'm not a drag queen. I am transgender female. I will be in my path of hormones and everything. So about a 45-minute conversation went by. It was over. She said she would give me a call, and so when I got home, immediately a girl named Kara that I had met, which is also transgender, she starts looking at these things and the laws and Omaha and everything. Omaha, Nebraska. I live in Kelsey, but Omaha, Nebraska, and starts looking at these laws and everything. So we basically found out that they cannot stop me from looking as a woman. Otherwise, it would a lawsuit would be very easy. So I'm happy it did not go that far. I did not want that. Like, it's already stressful enough coming out as transgender and like getting used to all these new things. On top of that, going to a court hearing and like losing your job over these things. I didn't want to lose my job. I'm good at my job, and I've been working with the same thing, with the same stuff for a while now, so I did not want to lose my job over being myself. So, but once she said this person is transgender and everything like that on their path of hormones, they back up immediately. It's nothing but trouble for both sides. It's just a big mess. That's what it would have turned into. I do not know what the laws are in anybody else's state in Omaha. They have a law towards discriminate towards it, anybody being transgender or anything. So that was relieving. Once that was over, I was happy. I hold no anger towards any of them or anything. So it's all old news. Alright, and so coming out, the work environment, as far as where I live at least, and hormones, and doctors, and what to take and what not to take, and everything like that. I am not the person to ask. I've researched what I can. I know ordering hormones off the internet, basically. That's illegal, and it's dangerous. And then going to a doctor is expensive as hell. It's very expensive. You will learn that in transition, that your money will dwindle down very far. So, as far as doctors and all that stuff, within about a month I'm able to afford hormones. I'm not on hormones. Yeah, I've been transitioning for about 3 months. I'm kind of adjusting my whole lifestyle, and some days have been insane, and some days have been very calming, and some days I have not even noticed anything, because I do stay study pretty deeply with chess and math and everything like that. So some days are good, some days are bad. That's how it is. It does not. Do not think going into transition is going to be easy at all, unless you're like super pretty and like you feel like you're a super pretty boy and you pull it off super easy or something. I was not one of those people. Maybe it's easier for you if that situation occurs, but for me, it was not very easy at first. So it was a lot of flat tires and roads I had to deal with. That's kind of a discussion coming out, work environment, kind of how I feel on hormones. I feel you should go to a doctor. I really do. But who am I to judge? I do not know. But what I hear is going to doctors is the safest way, but there's also groups dedicated to non-scripted hormones and everything like that, so it's just crazy. You have to research it, and that's all up to you. So, I discussed about those things, and that's about as far along as I have come. Other than how do I feel now compared to 3 months ago when I first started this, I feel much better. Everything is much more normal. I'm not looking in the mirror anymore thinking, what the hell am I doing? Now it's just very normal. It's just part of my day, getting ready, leaving, and everything like that. And you do not have to look like a beauty queen every day. Or look like you try to put on drag every day or something. You can look very normal. You can just have eyeliner, mascara, and powder on your face. I don't know. You can do whatever you like. You can keep it very simple. You know, makeup can be quite an adventure. If you were never good at it before, when you were like in the closet or you're still in the closet and you're like, this is not right. I feel like that every day still. And my makeup today, I don't know. I feel like this is not the greatest. I am honestly still learning to makeup, and I do not take a whole bunch of time with it. It was even tough for me to find out what kind of foundation to put on and how to make it look like it wasn't a shiny mess on my face and stuff. So it's a big process, and you're relearning your life and you're being yourself for once. But nothing is easy, and when you're transitioning, it's going to be hard a lot of the time to deal with some situations that you used to deal with as a man compared to now. I feel like, so in my opinion, So that's about all I got. Farewell, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen. Adios. Have a good night.